East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
Right into the air, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Christian Barmore on the stop. A gain of a
From the
yard.
44-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll go again with Paul. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line
So
of
often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
36-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. It's a gain of 49. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw it.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go, side. Green 19, get that.
Play action now for Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Jets. 42 yards. They'll come up here. First and 10.
The 23-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will score! Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
On the 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. On play action, here's May. Rolling to the left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
A gain of 10 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Another one to Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running is Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Crazy.
Motion man is Johnston. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Out.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dane Felton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 3rd and 6. Ocean man is Johnston. They'll go play action with May. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Fields now to throw on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Here we go. 319, get set. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Hey, what's that?
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here goes the run. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and short, and here is May. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jets will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Maynard on first and 10. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And May will not risk it into the slide, and he's got the first down.
13 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Hey, what's up?
Off the play fake, here's May. Escaping to his left. To the goal line and in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, good night. Extend. Test. Punch right. AK, Nelson. Easy, easy.
First down. Fields. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
And he's in! Garrett Wilson! Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. This one complete to Higgins. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It is 3rd and long. Now, May. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
Hey, going out right here.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. 319, let's not.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
38-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. Down the sideline past the 45. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 32. 22-yard line.
Gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Another run here with Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. Turbo's up. Tonight.
Play action now for Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go. 19 instructions. Go.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Christian Barmore on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get their man. And it's no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Open man, that's Flowers. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And 1.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
On 1st and 10, Fields going up top and looking for Flowers.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, green 19. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Right here, down the field, will fall, incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And 3rd down coming up.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Out, let's go.
Now Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Now Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New England.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll go again with Mitchell. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's got another one. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Patriots. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hey, never mind, none. Here we go, side. 58.
Fields now to throw on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Line.
Here we go. Side.
Shotgun snap. And a give to Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Gain of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away,
Don't jump. Ready?
and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Go.
Back to throw is Fields. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will score. Game on. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up second down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, it's May. Catch loose side is made by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10
He
yards.
has been busy.
And the
9
Patriots
receptions on the
first
game in
down.
that one. A first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
Motion man is Hyatt.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The slot man in motion right. Keaton Mitchell. And he will score again. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Patriots. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Crazy.
Motion man is Johnston. To throw now. May. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here we go. Good night.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
Here we go.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Good effort, it just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
On the toss, it's Henderson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll take this one in. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Patriots tack on 1 more to their lead.
Jets 44.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Good. Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
They'll drop to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
EQ. Here we go. Go.
Throwing again. Fields on second and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Higgins sent in motion. He'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hey, what's up?
Throwing on second down. May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Motion man is Johnston. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The PAT is up and good. And the Pats are going to extend their lead.
Jets 44.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Milton Williams on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.